Well, I was getting fired at every job that I ever worked at, so I thought I better do something that I was good at, and cars was what I was good at. And had an opportunity to do a Gene Winfield workshop. I seen what he was doing with all these cars, cutting them up and making funny stuff, and I said, I can do that. So when I come home, I just started cutting. I can build 169 Camaros and do the most beautiful restoration on them, and probably nobody would even know who you are. But to build something that's out there and no one's ever seen before, it shows, you know, that you're not scared to do anything, actually. So this new car, the car was given to me. It was just a shell of a car. It really wasn't anything that I was really interested in, but I just kept looking at it and like, you know, I can't throw it away, I gotta do something with it, right? So I had this car here, the 62 Chrysler. There was a roof down in Canning that it was a 74 Cutlass, had a beautiful roof on it. And I thought, why not take both these cars and just make a car? So I just took this pen and pad and I sat in the washroom and I doodle things. And I thought, why not just make a cab over car? Everybody's seen a 68 Camaro or a, you know, a 57 Chevy, but no one's seen this before. I've got to make the chassis, I've got to make the body, I've got to put the roof on, I've got to make the front door, I've got to make the motor work in the back. Well, I'd like to take it to Detroit is what I'd like to do. Detroit Autorama. Wow people there. Yeah, so it's 5 days before Christmas. There's been a chassis that's been made to fit the car. There's been cross members put in the floor to hold the car on top of the chassis. It's every day, so there's, you know, if I have a weekend, I'm in the garage. So whenever I got a minute to work on the car, I go work on the car. I have to. Nothing surprises me now, actually, that I've done what I've done. You know, there's all kinds of things that go wrong and all kinds of things you have to figure out. When we put the engine in, it had to come in from the back. The problem was the engine and the wheels were too wide for the car. I didn't realize this because I obviously didn't take a measurement. I thought it would fit. Sadly mistaken, it doesn't fit. You have to open the car up to make it fit. We had to split the car down the middle with all the floor out of it, and then we just opened it up. It'll probably be finished, we're going to take off March 2nd, so it'll probably be finished March 2nd about 12 o'clock. If not, I'll have to work on a trailer on the way there maybe, I'm not sure. When we decided to go to Detroit, we were in a kind of a mad rush, and Chrome wasn't back yet, so we decided to hold off and wait and do the next big show. Boston was the next big show, and we did well. We took home 3 awards, and for me, it couldn't get no better. It was a good time. So this car is kind of my signature piece for my business, I guess. But I've always got another car to build, right? It's full time, right? There's no stopping it.
In Canning, I'm Rob Lepper for Eastlink Magazine.